In this problem, we have the following graph right here, and what we're going to do with it is find the expression for the waveform using the step functions. The step function looks something like this, where we have our f of t being equal to our mx plus b, and this is the slope, and this is basically y is equal to our mx plus b. So this is really kind of like the slope. Keep in mind that our f of t is graphed right here, so it's equal to y, and our t of s is x right here. And then in brackets we are going to have our u, and then a parenthesis t minus a, and then minus u t minus a, and this is only if we have a second point, which we usually will. So when we look at this, we see that we have a t from 0 and a t from 4 right here. And those are going to be our a values. So 0 is our a1 and 4 is our a2. So if we plug this in, making this our a1 and this our a2, for our answer, we are going to have a 0 for a1 and then a 4 for our a2. Now, if we were not given our slope, we could easily find it using this slope formula, and this is the graph for sine of x. We're going to manipulate this so that it looks more like the graph we are given right here. So first, if we want to get this value right here, instead of the normal 1 value, we're going to multiply the sine by that value. So we're going to have 50 times our sine. And now we are going to manipulate what's in our parentheses. An important part is where it zeros right here, where it hits the x-axis and it's 0. So that's what we're going to look at. And that is how we are going to form our equation. So at this point, we want it to be 0. Well, at the peak, sine is at the peak when we have pi over 2. And then it zeroes out next at pi, because sine of pi is equal to 0. But if we were to plug in 2 for x, we would have 2 pi. And we don't want 2 pi because 2 pi is over here. So we have to get this 2 right here to be pi, because when sine of pi is 0, we have this value that we would be plugging in. So we would have 2 times pi, but remember we can't have 2 pi. So getting rid of this 2, we're going to multiply our pi by 2. So we're going to have pi 2 multiplied by 2. That's just going to give us pi, and then we have it zeroed out. So we're going to have pi over 2 in here times our t, and we can see that it's equivalent to this graph that we're given right here. And that's how you go about solving for this problem.